Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So, in this video, I'm going to tell you how to become confident in speaking English. But before that, I want to ask you something. Have you ever stayed silent? I mean, you're in the middle of a conversation, you knew exactly what to say, but you stayed silent because the conversation was going on in English and you were very afraid to speak in English. Have you ever experienced that situation? Well, if you have, don't worry about it. I can really help you there. Well, in this video, I'm going to give you 5 important tips to get rid of the fear and build confidence, especially while speaking in English. I'm giving you these tips out of my own experience, so it will be really helpful for you as well. Okay, the tip number one, that is using simple English. Okay, many of us we think if somebody uses complicated sentences or advanced English vocabularies, their English looks beautiful. Yes, that is kind of true. Their English will look beautiful, but it's very difficult to understand them. And also, when you use complicated sentence, what happens is it puts additional pressure on your brain, and when your brain experiences pressure you tend to make a lot of mistakes. When you make mistakes you'll lose your confidence. So that's exactly what I'm saying. I am not asking you to completely stop using advanced vocabulary or complicated sentences. I'm talking about the initial stages. When you're underconfident, you're trying to build confidence in speaking English. During those times it's better to stick with simple English. It can really help you. And also I will tell you one thing. Do you know Donald Trump, the American President Donald Trump? He always uses simple English. He never uses complicated sentences or advanced English vocabularies. In one particular interview, he was asked this question: Sir, why are you always using simple English? You know what he said? Because I want to be understood by a 10-year-old child. That's exactly what he said. He wants to be understood by a 10-year-old child. That means he wants to be understood by the people of the United States. And that's exactly how he won election. He used simple English, so the messages were very clear. People can understand him very clearly. Okay. So when you use simple English, what happens is your English is very clear. Anyone can understand you. But when you use complex English, it's very difficult to understand you. Okay, let me give you an example. If I say, I want to express my profound gratitude for your assistance, are you able to understand it? Well, you kind of understood it. But if I say, hey, thank you for your help, can you understand this? It's very easy, right? Because simple English are always easy. So you won't get stuck while talking because you're not putting so much pressure on your brain when you use simple English. And especially in the beginning stages, when you try to become fluent or trying to be confident while speaking in English, try to use simple English, guys. Okay, now the tip number two that I'm going to give, that is, people are judging us. People are always thinking about us. This is the misconception or an illusion that we all have. Most of the English learners they experience this. I've also experienced it. Even still, sometimes I experience it. Okay, we always have this belief: people are thinking about us. People are judging our English. They're making fun of our English. No, most of the people they don't do it. They always think about themselves. They have their own set of problems to worry about. Okay, so do not overthink. Do not think people are thinking about you. No, they are not thinking about you. They are thinking about themselves. They are thinking about their own problems. Even they also make a lot of grammar mistakes, so they are thinking about it. Even if you make grammar mistakes, they will forget it in seconds. So don't worry about it. This is the illusion that we have to come out of. You know what? This is the only fear that stops us from speaking English. What others think about me? Okay, what if I make a mistake? And what will they think about me? This is the fear that we all have that stops us from speaking English. If you really want to be confident, if you really want to be fluent in English, get rid of this fear. Do not focus on others. Do not think what others think about you, okay? Just focus on your English. Okay, now the tip number 3 that I have is speak slowly. Yes. The thing is, most of the English learners they tend to speak very fast. It's because they are nervous, they are shaking inside. They want to finish the conversation and they want to get out of the situation. That's why they speak very fast. But if you speak slowly, you can see a real difference in you. You can see the confidence is building in you because you're in your control. Okay, you are not over talking, you're not slipping any words. You're in your control, you're able to speak very neatly. And also, when you speak very fast, what happens is you tend to mix up words and you tend to make a lot of mistakes. But when you speak slowly, your mind gets enough time to think about what to say next. So you won't make any mistakes. So try to speak slower. The tip number 4 that I'm going to give you is take a pause. Just like I said before, speaking slowly, this also really helps. Take a pause. If you don't know what to say next, it's okay. Just take a pause, think about it for a few seconds, and then speak. Many of us, what we do is we try to talk continuously because we want to show others that we are fluent. Well, just talking continuously alone doesn't mean you're fluent, okay? You can take a break, not a break, you can take a pause, just think about it for a few seconds and speak. Even now also I tend to make this mistake. You know what, whenever I'm talking, sometimes in the middle of a conversation I forget the topic, or else I don't know much about the topic. At that time I take a pause, I think about it for a few seconds, then I talk. See, when you take a pause, what happens is you're buying some time for your brain to think and process and decide what to say next. So you won't make any mistakes while talking if you take a pause. It's okay to take a pause. Even native English speakers, they also take a pause while talking. Now, the tip number 5. This is the most important tip of all. I've already said this in many videos. It's called repetition. Repetition means you're doing something over and over again, continuously, repeatedly. I'm talking about speaking practice. Yes, if you want to be really confident in speaking English, you have to do speaking practice. Without speaking practice, you can never build confidence in English. You can do all the other tips, that's really helpful, but speaking practice is the ultimate thing that can give you real confidence in English. Well, you know me very well. I've been having this YouTube channel for the last 2 years. I've been speaking with many people, right? In my initial days, you can see it very clearly. I struggled a lot to speak with strangers because I was not used to it and I didn't have much confidence back then. But now I think I've improved a lot because I've been talking with many people. So far, I've spoken with hundreds of people, I can tell you. So I've built the confidence. So confidence comes with experience, guys. Okay, nobody can born with confidence. Confidence is a skill that can be learned and it can be improved. So I can also tell you, so if you really want to be confident, speak in English. Okay, you speak alone or you speak in front of the mirror or you speak with a partner. It really doesn't matter. Just try to speak at least 10 minutes a day. By the end of 2 or 3 months, you'll be able to see a drastic change in your confidence level. I can guarantee you that, guys. Okay, finally, we've come to the end of the video. So try doing this all 5 steps. Okay, if you can do all these 5 steps, definitely you can be confident in speaking English. And also, I want to ask you something. I never asked this before. If you really like my content, subscribe it. And also, press that hype button. There is a new feature that YouTube has introduced. Press that as well. Thank you guys. Have a great day.